Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing good. I just came back from chilling with my kids, put them to sleep. Right now it's around 3:20 p.m. I have a question from one of the channel members based on my last video. So, again, I'm going to do my best to answer it in a live, and hopefully I have somebody who's going to pop into the live and actually ask me questions. I hope this helps people in some way, shape, or form. And at the end of the day, my goal is to make sure that you get your $3 value. Now, I think it's very important to say that I am not a financial advisor. I am not a CPA. I am not a tax professional. I am just a person talking about my own personal situation. And if you can relate to it, good. And if not, then not. Definitely seek financial advice and professional advice, which is not me. Don't listen to me. With that said, let me show you what I'm talking about. I made a video. It's called Tax Tips and Tricks Q&A. And I got a really important question right here. The question is from Jimmer740. He says, "Thank you for the video. Good stuff to know because I feel like I got graped from the tax man every year." So I said, please ask me any questions. Thank you for your support. And I stick to this. If you guys have any questions, you have to ask. If you don't ask, I cannot answer. And although I'm not a professional, I just speak about my personal experiences, owning a business for 20 years, being a stock investor, a crypto investor, and a real estate investor. I'm curious about IRAs. I have a Robinhood account with $50,000 in mostly stock and some Bitcoin. Can I roll that account into an IRA? Would there be tax upfront? Very good question, and I'll get into it right now. So I asked him, great question, Jimmer740. I'll make you a video. Are you self-employed or work for somebody? And the reason I asked that is I need to know what type of individual retirement account he's eligible for, because owning my own business, I have a SEP, and opening up a regular, I have a Roth and traditional, which I'll explain to in just a moment. That's what's going to be the point of this live and video. And if you guys are in the audience, please just let me know. And he says, I got 25 years as a union sheet metal worker. I work 6 to 10 hours a day. I have $80,000 in a work 401. I started investing this year in April with $50,000 I saved up. I'm flat so far. First of all, congratulations, and I wish you all the best in your investing journey. Before we go any further, I do want to say one more time, I am not a financial advisor. I am not a CPA, and I'm just going to give you my personal experience of what I personally did. So you cannot roll your regular investment account into an individual retirement account. For you, you're going to have two choices of a retirement account. Besides for your 401k, besides for your pension, besides for your Social Security, I'm talking about specifically for your IRAs, IRA, individual retirement account. There's just traditional and there's a Roth. If you make up to 150,000, 153,000, you can do a Roth IRA or traditional IRA. If you make more than that, there's some nuances, but I won't get into it right now. So you qualify for a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. You can do that at any point in time this year for 2023. I believe you still have time to do that this year. In December 31st, that's going to be the last day. And then the money has to clear. So definitely do it if you're going to do it shortly. Don't wait until December 31st. And then 2024, January 1st, you can already do the same thing that I'm going to tell you for 2024 because the year recharges. So a traditional IRA is very, very simple. You said that you make $80,000. I'm sorry. I don't know how much you make, but let's assume that you make $100,000 a year just to make my life easier. You can invest in a Roth or traditional IRA, and the maximum that you can do if you're under 50 years old is $6,500. Okay, this is assuming that you are under 50 years old. All right. If you're over 50 years old, you can do $7,500. A traditional IRA is tax deferred, and a Roth IRA is tax deferred. The difference is a Roth IRA is tax deductible, and you have to pay taxes at 59.5. For a Roth IRA, it is not tax deductible. It is after tax money. Therefore, you do not have to pay taxes when you withdraw the money. In both cases, you have to wait until you're 59.5 to start being able to withdraw the money. Let's talk about a traditional IRA. A traditional IRA, if you do $6,500, all you got to do is tell your accountant, hey, I opened up a traditional IRA. When you do that, they're going to write it off your taxes. So if you make $100,000, all you have to do is pay taxes on $93,500. So whatever you put into your IRA, whether it's $1,000 or up to $6,500, gets deducted from your total salary, and you only have to pay taxes on your total salary minus what you put into your traditional IRA. This is what is meant by a tax write-off. It reduces your total tax bill. But when you're 59.5, you have to pay taxes when you start withdrawing the money. Now, there's some benefits to that besides for your accruing interest and dividends and gains this entire time until you retire. Once you retire, hopefully you're going to be in a state that has no taxes, or maybe you're going to move out of America. So you're going to save on state taxes. And also your tax bracket is probably going to be lower than when you're working because you're not making a steady income stream. If you want to do a Roth IRA, it is not tax deductible. So for example, if you make $100,000 and you put in $6,500 into a Roth IRA, you still have to pay taxes on $100,000. You don't deduct it from your tax bill. This is what they say, that you already paid taxes. This is post-tax money. So you're paying taxes on your entire salary, and then you can open up a Roth IRA. It is not tax deductible. However, any gains that you make from now until retirement, until 59.5, when you take the money out, there's going to be no taxes. One of the most famous people is Peter Thiel, who's one of the founders of Palantir, the founder of PayPal, first investor for Facebook, outside investor. And he put in $5,000 into PayPal stock when it was like a penny a piece, and he made $5,000 into like $5 billion. Best thing is he doesn't have to pay any taxes by the time he retires. So, Jimmer, you cannot transfer your regular investing account into an IRA account as far as I understand or that I have ever done, but you can open up a traditional Roth IRA in 2023, and then you could do another one in 2024. And the goal of wealthy people is to keep stacking this. And when you have a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, and let's say you sell something because you made gains. So let's say Palantir, you invested $50,000 and now it's worth $70,000. You don't have to pay taxes on that $20,000 until you get to 59.5. If it's a traditional, and if it's a Roth, you don't have to pay taxes at all. And that's the benefit of these type of accounts. You keep growing them, and it's highly, highly tax incentivized. And that's pretty much what it is. Now, there's some other benefits. If you have Robinhood and you have Robinhood Gold, if you pay gold for Robinhood, whatever you put in, they're going to match you for 3%. So let's say you put in $6,500, they're going to give you 3% of that, which is what, roughly like $195 off the top of my head. They're going to give you that for nothing automatically, which is pretty freaking cool. So I highly suggest you get Robinhood Gold, even if it's for 1 month. Deposit the $6,500 if that's what you want to do. Get your 3% bonus, and then cancel Robinhood Gold. But there's a lot of other benefits for Robinhood Gold. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I'm trying my best to explain this. And again, I'm not a tax professional. I am not a financial advisor. I am just a guy talking about my own personal experiences. So definitely do your own research when it comes to doing your taxes or doing your due diligence or doing your own research on whatever I'm saying. I hope this makes sense to you. And this is the way rich people get richer. For example, if you open up a Roth IRA for $6,500, think about that. You're doing it this year and next year and next year until you're ready for retirement. And whatever gains you make, you pay no taxes. For example, if you even invest in S&P 500, which is a broader index for the top 500 companies in the United States, the average return is 7 to 10% a year. Think about that. So you're making your 7, 10% a year for the next 20, 30 years until you're done retiring. Guess what? You don't have to pay any taxes on that because you had a Roth IRA. Now, I'm 40 years old, but if you are listening to this and you are 20 years old, if you just started your career, really, really understand and plan for your retirement. I started probably in my early 30s. I wish I would have done it younger, but nobody was there to teach me or speak about this. So that's why I'm making these videos that really mean so much more in substance than if I was to make a, Palantir to the moon or crypto to the moon. I try to give you guys actual, not secrets, because it's not a secret. It's just most people don't know about this unless somebody, chimed the bell on it. Yeah, and that's the secret to building wealth. That's how rich people stay rich. I hope this helps. And again, I'm doing a live. It's been, 12 minutes, 13 minutes now. Nobody's coming into the live, and that's okay. If you are in the live, I can't see you. Please make a comment and ask a question. I'm going to put this up on my channel besides for the live, and I hope this really does help somebody. Thank you very much, and have a great day.